Yo, welcome to Wingo World. This is your boy Dale Wingo, and I want to talk to you real quick about other opportunities outside of Alaska. When I was in Naknek last month, it was brought to my attention by flyers and a couple of YouTubers, that there's a couple of companies in Utah hiring for shrimp brining. Now, basically, you're just going to be harvesting shrimp off the shores of Salt Lake. So I ended up speaking in depth to one cat, Terry, Robert's roommate, and he was telling me, because he works at one of them, that his particular company, they don't provide the food, they got to get their own food, and they sleep on cots in giant army tents or trailers. It's about $145 a day. It comes to about $1,000 a week, and it's from it's either September to January or October to March, depending on which company you go with. Evidently, there's 2 or 3 competing companies. There's a couple of guys in the warehouse that I work with in Naknek that they all worked at these companies, including this season coming up. So it was an option that was presented that if you apply now, you should hear something back. Now, I looked up one of the companies, and you have to get your own way to Utah. So keep that in mind. You have to get your own way to Utah. Your meals are provided, but only the lunch is hot. The other ones, the breakfast and dinner, you got to provide for yourself. That's this particular company. The other company that my man Terry works at, you got to pay for all your meals yourself. But the one whose link I'm going to post below, they give you 3 meals, but only one's hot, and the other 2 you have to pay for. Prepare yourself. $145 a day or so, $1,000 a week, September to January, some is October to March, depends on which company you go with, and it's just another option if you want to get down with it. It does get cold because it is Utah. Don't think Utah's some hot desert. It gets cold in Utah, and Terry was saying it gets cold at night. You're going to be a little chilly, so keep that in mind. But if you can handle Alaska, you can certainly handle Utah. So I'm going to put the link below. I want you guys to take a look if that's something you want to get down with. $1,000 a week is not a lot of money, but if it's more than what you're making now with no overhead, it's something you might want to consider. I don't know the background checks on it. You can look it up yourself, see what it says on the job script, and if that's something you want to do, there's an option for you. Another option is, when I was in Naknek, my roommate had a virtual interview with Norwegian Cruise Lines to work the ship between Seattle and Hawaii. No passport needed because you're staying in U.S. waters, so that was cool. He didn't go in the interview, but they're constantly hiring for the upcoming season. So if you want to get down with that, it's basically a hotel on water. So if you got hospitality skills, or you think you can work in the kitchen or something, check out Norwegian Cruise Lines, ncl.com, and see if they're still hiring for their upcoming Hawaii season. All right. So those are a couple of options. If you don't want to go to Alaska, take a look at those too. You won't see me unless you see me on Norwegian drinking. You won't see me in Utah because I've been to Utah once, and that's all I need. Scratch that state off the list. But other than that, if that's something you want to get down with, you need to get out the state, you need to get some money, you need a job, or whatever the reason why you need money more than staying where you are, look those 2 companies up, see if they can get down with you, all right? This is Dale of Wingo World. I'm out. Peace.